Morning, y'all. It's 3 a.m. and we are getting ready to go to the airport. I'm excited for the trip. Not excited for waking up this early. I book early flights and then I regret it when I actually have to get up and go to the airport early. I'm like, oh, by the way, I changed my nails from my Miami trip because I did not like it. I didn't like it at all, so I went to the place I usually go to because the one I went to last time, it was just the closest to my house and I was pressed for time. But me and the Dale tech were laughing at how bad it actually was. Anyway, I'm gonna go get ready. I'm in the car. Oh my God. I'm so nauseous, but we're literally about to leave. It's dark outside. It's 3:59 at this point, so almost 4 o'clock. We're about to leave and I'm like, oh shit, I forgot my headphones. Literally, my husband said, did you pack your headphones? And I said, no, but I'll grab them as we're leaving. And we're literally actively getting our stuff to leave and I still forgot them. Thank God he's patient with me because I would have been mad at me, because I just asked you if you had it. He was just like, you gonna be okay in the car by yourself? Like, yeah. So he went in the house to get it. Sorry. Why you got me doing this? Traffic is so clear. I'm a little tourist.
I mean, yeah.
Hey y'all, it's midnight here in DC, which it is 11 in Texas time. I don't know, I feel like I need to tell y'all Texas time because I feel like my body still operates on that time. And so we got home from dinner not that long ago. We ate at Dogon. It was very good. The food was exquisite. Dessert, great. Everything was good. 9 out of 10, I would say. Would you say the same, babe?
Hmm?
Would you say 9 out of 10? Or what would you give it? 9 out of 10?
Yeah, about 9 out of 10.
Yeah, it was good. We enjoyed it. So we're gonna probably go out tomorrow and do something around the city and then go out again tomorrow night. I'm excited. I'm tired. We're tired. We've literally been up since 3 a.m. Texas time. So that's 4 a.m. this time. So we've been up for almost 24 hours. Damn, babe. We've been up for 20 hours. We need to take our ass to sleep.
Right, took a nap. So.
Oh yeah, he took a nap on the plane. The minute we started to ascend, he was out. This man was out. I pulled out my blanket and then he turned off his air on the plane and I said, do you want to share my blanket with me? No. I proceed to put it on me and he gonna steal it. Don't laugh now. I end up having a little sliver right here, a little sliver of blanket. He was taking all of it, but because he was out, I kept covering him back, letting him be comfortable. I had to put my jacket on so I could kind of be warm. Ridiculous. Anyway, that is all for the first night. I will see y'all tomorrow morning. Hopefully I do better at recording. But anyway, Good night. Say good night, baby.
Good
Morning. So we're gonna go get some coffee and like walk Old Town. So we're staying in Alexandria, Virginia right now. Most of the stuff we're gonna do, like last night when we went to eat, we were in DC. And most of the stuff we're gonna do tonight, well, all of the stuff we're gonna do tonight is gonna be in DC. So today we're gonna try to see Virginia, since we're gonna see a lot of DC. So we're gonna get some coffee at like a cute coffee shop, and I'm gonna try to see if they have cute bookstores around. But it's so pretty over here, so beautiful. Like the buildings are significantly different than at home, but they look different. But I love it. This is editing Sheldina. I forgot to say, so we did go get coffee. Y'all just saw the coffee shop, but I got an avocado toast, and on the it just says avocado grove toast, and I was like, oh, is it just avocado that comes on a toast? Like, is that it? She was like, yeah. And I said, okay, so I'll get that. And then it comes out, and he puts it down, and I'm like, oh, this is so cute. It looks so pretty. And then I'll probably insert a photo somewhere. And so I was like, this looks nice. And like, I took a picture of it, you know, I take a picture of all my food. Wasn't even thinking nothing about it until I was about to eat it. And there was like arugula, balsamic vinegar on top, and then almonds. And then I was like, are those almonds? Because I'm allergic to almonds. Okay. And so I was like, are those almonds? And so I was looking at my husband. He's like, oh my God, are you going to be okay? And I was like, I'm going to have to pick it out. And so I was like, should I ask them to remake it? And I was like, I'll feel so bad. Like, and he was like, don't feel bad. Like, you asked what came on there. And she said avocados. That was it. And so I was like, okay. So I started picking it off, and I was still going to eat like the arugula. And so, but then I was like, it was like embedded in there. So I had to like dump the entire top, like arugula, balsamic vinegar, almonds, everything. And like made sure that the almonds wasn't touching the actual avocado, and it wasn't. And so I ate that. I ate my avocado toast. But I just thought it was so funny because I definitely asked what came on there. And granted, she don't know what I'm allergic to, but it's like I asked, and I would have never thought almonds would come on an avocado toast. I've never seen that before in life. And so I was like, this feels like a threat. This felt personal. But anyway, the actual avocado toast was not very good. Like the avocado just wasn't very good. But I just thought that was so funny. We are walking, and it's so cute. Like, these are people's houses, and it's just the cutest little thing. was hot outside. But I got some books. Let me show y'all what I got at the bookstore. So I got Lights Out by Navessa Allen. Angie and I was talking about this. She reminded me that I sent her this book, and she was like, she was like, oh, I need to read it because I've heard it's really good, and I've heard the audiobook is really good, and then that it like is a good introduction to dark romance, so I'm excited for this one. Ooh. I got Plus Size Player by Danielle Allen. I asked if they have Curvy Girl Summer because I haven't read that yet, but they didn't. So I got this one. I'm excited to read this one. And lastly, I got Out on a Limb by Hannah Bonham. Out on a Limb by Hannah Bonham Young. And I'm excited about this one. And then she also, I think she gave me 2 bookmarks. Oh no, that was the receipt. She gave me a bookmark. So that was very nice. What does it say? Alexandria City of Readers. It's so cute here. The bookstore was so cute. I wish I could have got more books, but I was like, I don't think I could fit it in my suitcase. So unless I'm gonna like ship it back to myself, I gotta stop. But yeah, that's all. See y'all later tonight. Bye.
Oh my god, more light and light it grows.
Light and light, more dark and dark, more whoa.
Do you guys need?
Good night. We had a great time. We went to Kitchen and Cocktails. It's like a brunch, lunch, dinner place. Delicious. And then we went to Drunk Shakespeare. That was the best. A time was had. That was so good. I'm gonna go again when we get home. Because we have it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna go again. We loved it. It was good. Then we went to, what was that? It's a rooftop bar. I don't remember the name, but that was fun. It was like Afro beats mixed with soca. So it was very Caribbean, African music. I had a time. A time was had. Okay. And we came home, played Uno. It was fun. I'm having a time here. I'm telling him, y'all help me convince him. I'm like, I could live here. I could live here. And the thing is, the kids could live here. I know they could. They would like this little town that we are, but we're tired. It is now like 3 a.m. at this point. We're freaking exhausted. So we're going to get some sleep, wake up tomorrow, and explore DC. Good night, y'all. Say good night, babe.
Good night.
You would have been sitting there. Morning, y'all. We're up. We were trying to get some donuts and coffee. This man getting our order in. He got the Uber address sent to our house back in Texas. Thankfully, he didn't order it because coffee would have just been sitting there. It would have just been sitting there waiting for us. This man. But anyway, how'd y'all sleep? Did you sleep good? It is, 10 a.m.? We woke up at 9 a.m., so we slept for like 6 hours. The light is like coming through the window real bright, so it's hard to like stay asleep. It's hard to stay asleep. But I'm excited to go into town. There's so many things that I still want to do. I want to have some fun. That's all for the morning. Good morning. Hope you guys had a good sleep. Really do. I've never had Dunkin' coffee. Look, try it. That's not bad. It's sweet, but it's not bad. I'm recording it like it's cute. It's all dirty and rusted, but you know, that big old head. Ugh.
Hey, Street House Town, doors on the left side.
Love it, you. Hey y'all, we walked the city today and we walked the National Mall with, you know, the White House, the Capitol, Lincoln Memorial, whatever, everything, right? I didn't realize they were that far apart and it was that much walking. I wore shorts. The way my thighs chafed, like they were literally bleeding. And then I pulled a muscle in my leg and it was hot. When I tell you I had to cut the tour short, I was like, I don't even want to see the Lincoln Memorial. It's fine. Like, I can look it up online. I don't need to see it in person. It was really that bad. So we had to come home. We came home, we had some good food. Well, I mean, relatively good food. But we're about to do a game night. I'm excited. I want to kick some ass. And so I'm looking forward to that. And then we'll be in Texas tomorrow. Our flight is 12 p.m. here. Well, 12:50 something to like 1 p.m. which is like 12 p.m. in Texas time. But yeah, I'm excited to be back home. I'm having a great time here. All the food is delicious. But I'm just ready to go home. I'm always ready to go home. But yeah, it's a very walkable city. Not where we live in Texas, you can't walk there. There's no sidewalks, no crosswalks. There's nothing. Just you have to have a car to survive. So it's a very walkable city. It's very nice and cute. It's charmed. I could live here. He don't want to live here. Well, he could live anywhere, but I don't think he wants to live here. Morning. We're up and ready to go to the airport. My stomach is fucked up. I'm not happy, but we're just gonna hit this flight and go home. I'm ready. I hope y'all slept good. I like the houses, they're so cute.
Alright, that's all.
Hey y'all, just kidding. Just kidding. Let me tell y'all what we went through. So we went to the airport. We left here around 11. Our flight was 12:45 and we had to board at 12:15. We were there on time, got through security, everything was fine. We boarded like normal. Then, so we flew Southwest. It's my first time flying Southwest. I'll never do it again. Okay, so I did not know until, you know, before we left Texas that they have unassigned seats. So you just sit wherever. Last time we were in boarding position B1. So we boarded after a group relatively early. This time we were in B30 and 31. So a little bit longer. So but we still got pretty good seats. Okay, we still got good seats. But then the problem became when the last guy was on, he couldn't find a seat. It was like nobody wanted him to sit next to, I don't know. It looked like there was not enough seats, even though they said to us that there should be. But we, oh my God. He was going back and forth trying to find a seat, and I felt so bad. I was like, I would have been mortified, literally mortified. But, I broke my nails. I'm over it, honestly. But so the flight attendant was like, y'all, we need to get seated because we got a minute before the captain takes off. Like, we need to hurry. We need to get seated. So eventually he found a seat. Everybody was boarded. We didn't get fully boarded till 1:05, which is crazy. We should have been boarded at 12:45, right? Takeoff is at 12:45. So we're sitting there. Then the plane's not moving. And at first I'm like, okay, why aren't we moving? Usually as soon as you board, they start moving through the runway. I think we sat for about 45 minutes, maybe. And then it started storming. It started raining, it started thundering. And then I was like, oh shit, we're not going anywhere. Literally. And so they came over and made an announcement that due to the storms, we're going to be delayed. They're going to try to figure out what's happening, how long is it going to take, but we just have to sit tight. An hour passed. And then they're like, okay, guys, all flights are grounded. No one's leaving. Like, it's just unsafe. But we're just going to wait till it kind of clears out and figure it out. But they're like, but we're going to allow you to deboard. So, but they were only allowing deboarding for people connecting out of Houston. So we're flying, like, that's our last stop. But they're like, if you're connecting to another flight, then you need to go check what your options are, because those flights are not safe. So even when we get to Houston, you're not going to be able to fly out of Houston. So you need to figure out now what you want to do. So we were like, okay, well, we have to stay on the plane. But then I was like, I'm fucking hungry. My husband was hungry. We hadn't eaten breakfast. And so I went, asked the flight attendant, can we deboard even if our final destination is Houston, just to go eat? And she was like, yes, go eat. And so we deboarded. We went and got something to eat, came back on. Before I came back on, I stopped at the counter, the ticket counter, and I was like, excuse me, I just want to know what our options are. When is the next flight out to Houston? And then she was like, well, they're actually about to leave right now. Like, your plane is going to leave at like 3:15. And it was like 2:45 at this point. And so I was like, oh, okay, thank you. So she was like, so like, no need to change your flight. I was like, fine. Went back on the plane. We sat on that plane till 7 p.m. 7 p.m. They would randomly give us an announcement like, hey guys, you know, we're still trying to figure out, they're trying to reroute us around the weather. Like, all flights to the south are closed. The south flights or routes are closed. They're not allowing like straight routes. So we have to like go around due to the weather. And I'm like, why aren't they just canceling our flight? Get us off this plane, cancel the flight, let us go home. Hi, hon. No, did you want something?
Oh, waiting on you?
Where?
Yes, sir.
Oh, y'all waiting on me?
Mm.
I'll be done. Real quick. Sorry, I didn't know. Y'all can start it. So, anywho, I gotta speed up. But, what was I saying? So, anyway, and I'm like getting antsy. But then our captain came on and he was like, and this was a 7 something. He's like, hey guys, they finally rerouted us. We're gonna go around the weather. However, it's gonna take us an additional 40 minutes for the flight. So 3 hours and 40 minutes. And he's like, but unfortunately, I've been on the flight too long due to FHA rules. I can no longer be your captain. We're going to have to find a new captain. 10 minutes later, they come on and they're like, we're not able to find a captain. We don't have a replacement. Everybody has to deplane, get off, get your stuff out, sit in the airport until we find a replacement. I said, fuck no. We went to the counter and I said, I want the next flight out to Houston. The next flight out was at 2 p.m. tomorrow. And he was like, you're going to stop in Columbus and you're going to stop in Kansas. He said, you're not going to lay over. You don't have to get out of the plane, but you do have to stop. And I was like, absolutely not. When is the next nonstop? So it's going to be 7:25 p.m. tomorrow that we leave. That was fucking ridiculous. I can't believe we had to go through that. So anyway, we're back here in DC until tomorrow. Oh, I forgot to say, today was our anniversary. So we literally celebrated our anniversary in the airport for 8 hours. We worked a whole shift. We worked a whole airport shift. So happy anniversary, lovey.
Thank you.
Did you really say thank you?
I said thank you, babe.
I know I said happy anniversary and you said thank you.
Oh, well, happy anniversary.
I'm returning him. He said you're out of it. I know we're all pretty tired, but I'm still returning you because how dare you. But anyway, good night, y'all. See you tomorrow. Morning. We're up. We ate. We had coffee. Now we're going to lay here chillax until it's time to get ready to go to the airport. We're going to probably leave here around 5 something to get to the airport because we board at, what did you say we board? 6:55? Mm-hmm. We board at 6:55, so we're gonna leave here to go to the airport. If we go through what we went through yesterday, DC will never see me again, ever. And like, a bad experience at the airport is enough to turn me all the way off. I mean, it's not their fault. The actual airport experience was fine. It was just the weather. What are you gonna do? But yeah, see you guys at the airport. Hey y'all, we're back home. It is 11 something p.m. here in Texas. We finally made it back. And when I tell you I was scared, we wouldn't, because before we left for the airport, they kept pushing our boarding time back and our departure time. And I was like, oh no, I can't go through this again. And then when we got to the airport, they moved it a little bit up. It was still back from the original time, but they moved it a little bit up. But then the guy made an announcement. He was like, if you're going to Houston, we need to be in the air by 8 p.m. If we're not in the air by 8 p.m., they're going to cancel the flight because FHA rules, the plane needs to be maintenance. They have to like take it apart and I don't know, whatever. So he was like, so we need to hurry board, or y'all, because he wasn't going. Y'all need to hurry board so that way they can take off. He was like, we are not taking off at 8. You need to be in the air at 8 p.m. Mind you, we were supposed to board at 7:09. That was the final boarding time. We didn't start boarding until 7:17. That was because of him. And then he was like stopping boarding process to like gossip. Like he really stopped and was like, somebody just told me they've never seen a flight like get canceled for something like that. Guys, that's just the way it is. And I was like, then why are you stopping to tell us what they just told you? Please move us through so we can get on the plane. So we literally got on the plane, boarded. They did the shortest little safety thing. And then we literally got in the air at 7:58. The captain came on. He was like, thank you guys so much. You did great. Flight attendants did great. He was like, we had to be in the air at 7:59. We were in the air at 7:58. If we were not in the air at 7:59, they really would have told us to turn our ass around and they would have canceled our flight. So we would have been stuck there literally another day. We made it to Houston by the skin of our hair. I couldn't do another day. Honestly, I think I would have cried. But anyway, we got something to eat. We got some Whataburger. So we're going to eat, shower, and turn it in. But that is all for this long vlog. Hopefully it wasn't too long. I don't actually know how much footage I got. I will find out. But anyway, as always, thank you guys for watching. Happy reading. I did actually finish a book on the plane. I did finish Twisted. What is the second one? Twisted Love? In the Twisted series, I think Twisted Love. I read that one. So, happy reading. Love you guys. Bye.